Hey people, let's do a simple recipe of dagaa, omena or fingerlings. Yep, let's get into it. Here we have the onions, the tomatoes, and the coriander or dhania. Yep, and lastly salt to taste. The first order of business is to make sure that the dagaa is clean. You remove the shells, just anything that is not necessary in the meal. Yeah. The next step is to wash with hot water. Make sure you wash it clean, then rinse in cold water. After rinsing in cold water, put them on a little bit of low heat. Make sure the omena doesn't have any water left in it. Let it boil or rather simmer in low heat and let it dry. After it has dried well, you can pour your oil and start frying, 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 fry until golden brown, guys. Golden brown, and how it has to dry, like crunchy. You have to feel the crunchiness of the omena if you're eating it. Like you have to really fry it in oil and it until it's dry and golden brown. And then again, the reason why I'm using the spoon is because I don't want the omena to break. I want it whole. I want the whole of it. Like I don't want it to be in pieces. I want it whole. When I use a bigger spoon, rather serving spoon or a wooden spoon, I feel like it breaks the omena because we had washed it in hot water and rinsed it in cold water. So I'm using the spoon to take care of it. It's fragile. We're taking care of it, plus we want to eat it whole. We don't want it to be bad. Clearly we need it really well. Presentable. Yeah. So you fry and fry. This is a whole process. To fry it until it's golden brown. Not a walk in the park. I'm not gonna lie about that. But you have to. You need delicious food, something that tastes sweet in your damn mouth. So you gotta do what you gotta do. Fry that omena like you're in a competition. Winning a gold medal for it. Fry it, and then after a while, after frying until golden brown, let's fry it. One eternity later, time to put our onions. Wow. You put the onions and you fry the onions with the omena until they are golden brown. Golden brown omena, golden brown onions. All the golden browns one side. You have to fry the onions, and then on another thing you can add oil after adding the onions. This will depend whether the omena still has some oil or it does not have. It will depend on you. You'll just check it whether it has some oil or it's dry. You'll add just a little bit. Yeah, you gotta fry the onions until they are golden brown. It's another process if you ask me. Well, as we fry it, see, you guys can subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Itaneni mbogi mkuje subscribe as we fry and wait for our delicacy. Hey, delicacy. Just check it out. It's coming through, guys. Look, it's coming through. Check it out. Golden brown, For the omena and for the onions, they are perfect. Now we are ready to put our tomatoes. Yeah, but you can eat it this way. I mean, for me it's better than like this, just with the onions and maybe garlic. But let's put the tomatoes and see how it comes out. Super delicious. And by the way, if you had issues with omena, well, I hope this video changes your view, because why? The sweetness in this meal can never be compared to anything. I love it so much. I used to hate it, but I fell in love later. And nowadays it's the best. I can leave anything. I can leave fish for it. I prefer omena to fish. I prefer omena to chicken. I prefer omena to meat. Plus it's a healthy meal. Yeah. It has omega-3. So yeah. Good brains, good omena, good food. Well, as we wait for our tomatoes to simmer, rather to soften, you can tell me, guys, what is it you really like about this meal, or rather what you hate about it. There's some people who really hate it. I don't blame them. I don't blame anybody. Yeah, but you can just tell me what's so bad about it. Is it the eyes? But there is a way you can always remove the eyes if they scare you away. I've heard of stories where you find people saying that, oh, they're looking at me, the eyes, so they can't eat it. Me, if they're looking at me, I close my eyes and eat. Kwani, what is wrong? Aye. So you guys tell me on the comment section down below. I want to know what superstition you know about it, about the omena. Yeah, as we fry this, this one is delicious. If you eat this, you'll never eat another thing. You'll just be eating omena every day. Every day. Consider this fry. This is the mother of them all, the sweetest. So we just fry it with the tomatoes, and to make sure that the tomatoes are soft and zimechanganyika kabisa, so that you don't be eating tomatoes. The kind of food that you find a whole chunk of uncooked, or rather hard tomato in food. I don't like that. So I'd rather eat raw tomatoes aside than find them in food. It is just not my thing in food. So when I cook, I prefer really crushing, or rather kubonda the tomatoes, so that they can really blend in the food very, very well, so that again I don't get to get them in my food. I like my food really plain, sweet, with no big chunks of tomatoes. As you can see, our omena is almost like, yeah. And garnishing time, guys. I love Dhania. It's my best. I can't do without Dhania in my meals. I use them to garnish food. Clearly, check out